I'm Robin Chazon. I just recently retired from the University of Connecticut, where I worked for 28 years. I am the executive director of ATBC since 2014. And I'm working now as a consultant on global restoration of forest. Well, ATBC is undergoing a lot of new initiatives and new ideas. We are really trying to be very strategic about what our role is and how we can increase the capacity of people doing research around the world in tropical biology and related to conservation issues that are very important in their regions, but also how they can better communicate that information so that it really has an impact beyond just a publication. So the meetings are very important for communication of our research and for meeting other people who are working in similar questions and for developing collaborations. So the meetings are fantastic opportunities for networking, also for field trips and for visiting and learning about the region, and for meeting old friends and continuing the kinds of dialogues we have had for many years. But we're also trying to expand the role of ATBC. Also, the publication through Biotropica is a very big component of what we do. We are discussing other ways of communicating with our community globally, including blogs, including using social media in a more targeted way, including networking, and starting some thematic chapters that provide researchers with direct contact and a space to work and collaborate. We also are trying to expand the regional chapters. So we have had the Asia Pacific chapter, which has really developed and has their own annual meetings every year and other events and programs. So we are beginning now with an Africa chapter, and we are hoping that we will form also a Latin American chapter, and that each of these chapters will start meeting on a regular basis and offer unique opportunities for the members. So we are really trying to engage the membership much more on the local level as well as with our global activities. Well, it's fundamental. We are losing biodiversity every day. We are losing habitats. The climate is changing, and we are in a position now to work harder than ever to understand what is still out there and how we can save it and protect it, and how we can make that work for the people who live here as well. So it's a huge challenge. ATBC is becoming very broad, very interdisciplinary to try to meet these challenges. We are a science-based organization, research. Our members are researchers, students, young professors, established experts. We want to help create professionals who can help to solve all of these problems and who can work together with government and NGOs and whoever is out there willing to work with us to help to reverse some of the problems and get on a much better track in the future. We really are a global organization. It didn't start out that way, but we have pushed very hard, and we continue to push, and it's very difficult. We have very few members in many developing countries in the tropics that need this kind of work. So we're trying to figure out how to increase our visibility and increase our effectiveness in those countries so that it becomes valuable for people to join, and then they can take advantage of some of these larger programs that we have. Very few of our members can afford to come to the annual meetings, so we're thinking about ways of bringing meetings to them and putting more of our content on video. We've been talking about webinars And I think in the future we're going to be really expanding the offerings that we have on internet, so that people don't have to come up with the money to come to the meetings. At the same time, the meetings are really valuable, and we want to keep those going and make sure that they're cost effective and really successful. And we're in a rotation, so we are now having the meeting here in Latin America. Next year it's going to be in Kuching in Malaysia, and the year after that it's going to be in Madagascar. So, and we just approved the 2020 meeting, which is going to be back in Latin America, in Cartagena. So we're going full circle, and we hope to continue that pattern around the world. Oh, I became a member very early when I was a graduate student, probably around 1980. Students, you might not realize it now, but ATBC can be a very important way of you achieving your career goals. You will meet people who will be your friends for life and your colleagues, and who can help you expand and extend your knowledge within your country and beyond your country's borders. You can become involved in activities that will bring you to a new place in your career. We can help you with publishing your papers in our journal and getting known in the scientific world. And then you can become an editor in the journal and help the decisions. And then you can also join the council when you become more established, and be associated with the world's experts in tropical biology and conservation. So we can help you all along the way to really establish yourself in your career and in your country and internationally. At this moment, ATBC is really looking for member engagement and looking for new ways, new things we can offer to members. So we want to hear from you. We want to have a lot of input. What are some simple things that we can do? What are some more difficult things that we can do? And what kind of opportunities can we create? Opening spaces for people to meet, to network, and to develop collaborative projects. Also, we are really focusing on mentoring programs now. There's one happening as I speak, and providing opportunities for young researchers to learn from older, more established researchers. And this will be ongoing throughout the whole year, not just at the meeting. And we're hoping that this will grow, this program will grow and become a real core of what we do.